in the club.
Aurelian, he's just on a roll. He's just trying to add to his score right now. His lowest score is a 7 even. Get rid of that with anything better.
What is going on? He's just stepping right on the gas.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, get rid of all the gears, get rid of all the brakes, just give me some gas, I'm going.
Go, full throttle, all in. It looks like he knows he's like, I'm going to do these tricks. It's just a matter of what scores I'm going to get for him when I land.
Big old hard flip over the rail. It's a frontside board slide. 10-foot gap into that. Maximum speed also.
You know what you see with a skater like Aurelian right now is he is just skating his absolute best. 9.5. Okay. So goodbye to his lowest scoring 7. Wow. Aurelian on fire. Carlos Ribeiro coming in for his first line. One and only line.
Gap over the backside over crook. Nice crooked grind down the kink. Looking very at peace today, Carlos. Nice nollie cap. The switchback lib. Back tail on the back top part of the bench.
That was beautiful. Perfect. I mean, that's the way he skates. He's one of those guys, isn't he?
Oh, nice. Switch backside lip slide. Oh my goodness. And that will be it. That was an incredible line, Carlos.
That was.
There's that cleanly locked in crooked grind in the middle of the line. So many tricks he got in there too. And there's that beautiful backside tail slide. Smoothly sliding across the bench.
And the variety in this run.
And then ending it off with that nollie kickflip 50-50. Yeah.
I mean, that you couldn't do a better run. Everything he did was perfect. Did hit all the different parts of the course. 9 club, 9.0. And that is the highest run of the day. Well deserved. Beautifully scored there. Teen Super Crown champion. He's always putting himself in the running.
Starting off with a big gap to backside lip slide. Solid nose blunt stall. Gap to backside nose blunt. Starting off really strong, Kelvin, nollie nose grind. 5-0 fakie, a little bit of tranny skills.
Wow.
Out backside tail side. I don't know how he had the speed to do that.
I know, he came out of that pivot fakie with such a small amount of speed, so strong to do that. Amazing. Kelvin knows how to put a run together.
He had to land it. That's it. He knew that, like, I have to roll. I made the whole line. I'm going to bail this. No, I'm going to make this.
That was amazing.
But he did slip out of the money nose grind into nose slide, and the judges will note that, though. That's still the same as doing the trick sketchy, you know, very sketchy.
Right.
Yeah.
This was clean,
nose grind.
Balanced.
Yeah, great line. The only thing I'll say is there wasn't really a lot of flipping the board. There's the kickflip crooked grind, but there wasn't a lot of like technical tricks, so to say, if you want to put it up against Shane O'Neill and who came before.
I did love that slow motion cat back tail though. So the average score needed to move into fourth is an 8.6. That's a high average. Judges taking their time on this one. I don't blame them. 9.1 for Kelvin. That is not in the running for the top 4. See what he does anyway. Just for skateboarding. Can we get him back in the running? Come on. Come on. That was amazing.
That was amazing. That was amazing, Paul.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's not a super long rail, but it's not super low rail neither. So to spin that much, look at that. Bigger flip, the front board faking. And then with that element of you could stick, because it's a wide metal hover, and it has been sticking.
Yeah. Beautifully done.
That's not a 9, I'm going home. I'm going home if that's not a 9. Ah, 9 club.
You
Love
can
it.
stay here.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Nicely done. 9.1. Let's look at it one more time, shall we?
Look at the drop down on the board. Whole board flat on that wide metal hover into fakie. One of the best tricks of the day that we've seen today.
Anything better than an 8.5 helps Lucas, but a 9.2 seals the deal, puts him in first.
Frontside 270 to frontside nose slide.
Okay, so he was trying to get rid of an 8.5. That should do it. Is that 9.2 within reach?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's within reach.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wouldn't want to be the judge. Look at the rip on that 270 before he locks it down. Just about gets it in there.
He almost ran out of hubba. And there you go! 9.3 moves Lucas Rabelo into first place. Jagger Eaton moves down into fourth. With only 2 skaters still to go. The question is, yes.
Sold out.
Jagger Eaton is going to be the first in. He's queuing up his tunes. Olympic bronze medalist. In for his line. And his coach, Neil Mims, Jacksonville legend, standing by, heart racing.
Starting his line out super strong so far. Backside flip, fakie nose grind.
Wow. Neil told us that Jagger was going to come out with his absolute best stuff because this is the final. That's what you're seeing.
That's what you have to do in the final. You got to give it everything. Kickflip back lip, crooked grind through the double kick. Exceptional line so far. She covered the whole course already. Covered the flat banks, rails, transition, hovers, kickflip frontside board slide. And good level of technicality.
We talk about how Jagger always stays on. And he does it again. Wow. That run. He just turned the heat up all the way. Coming straight out the gate here in the Super Crown final.
Jagger Eaton, look at that transition skills. The only person to hit that so far with the nose grind. And there's that kickflip 180 to fakie nose grind. Coming out fakie. Kept his speed on every single trick. Everything was a hammer. Crooked grind through the double kink. Flawless run.
You said it, Jeff. Everything was a hammer. There was no more room to add or improve anywhere in that run. That was incredible.
That is going to set a 9 club. Look at that, 9.6. First guy of the day, 9.6.
That is the highest line score of 2021 right there.
That was a special moment there, Paul. Crooked grind through the kinker. Freaking nailing it.
Wow.
That is how you start the SLS final right there.
Yeah, that's just a taste. Okay. 2016 Super Crown champion Shane O'Neill on the course.
Starts off with a switch flip, backside lip slide, crooked grind, nollie kick flip. Solid technical combination. It's a good course for Shane. But he skates with such a high level of technicality that there's a lot of room for error as well occasionally. Nollie backside heel flip, boom!
Hey, when things are going Shane's way, though, it is an absolute thing of beauty, and he is looking comfortable.
He is just steady cruising. Nice clean 360 flip. So 10 seconds. Switch backside tail slide. Well, way to follow up. A 9.6, and that's the last trick in there on the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer, Shane O'Neill putting down an absolutely perfect run, timed out with 1 second left, seals it with the backside big spin. Beautifully done, classic Shane.
There's that first trick. Way to start your first line with a switch flip to backside lip slide and then a crooked grind nollie kick flip. Yeah, that's why he's the most technical guy in the world, in my opinion, is because he can just throw that out there all day long. Tricks that no one else really does with that consistency.
So, scores in, 9.5 for Shane O'Neill.
Wow. This standard is just going to the moon already. There's that switch backside tail slide, clean as a whistle.
Yeah, well, this is what we wanted to see. Best to have a shot at the top four, but you never know. Here we go.
Looks like he's gearing up switch. Switch frontside flip tail slide.
Oh. How many people can do that trick?
Not many. That's what we were talking about before, Paul. If he makes his tricks, he's so technical, mostly switch tricks with flips involved. It's difficult to do tricks that are on a higher, more technical level than him.
Right, and we don't see many people doing regular kickflip front tail. So to do it switch means a lot. Felipe Gustavo putting down first of 4 single trick attempts, doing what he needs to get done out here. 9 club, 9.0. Felipe.
Jagger gearing it up. Jagger does not fall. I'm going to say that right now. Jagger does not fall. Let's see what he's got. There's that switch backside nose blunt slide.
It's insane.
It's insane how focused he is and never gets overly anxious or overly psyched. Just gets her done properly. Beautiful switch backside nose blunt slide. Again, one of those tricks not many people do. Not many people do well. And when you do it like that, full speed with such clean execution, judges love to see it. Confidence shines.
He's going to be in the driver's seat. After that, it's going to be everybody trying to chase down Jagger Eaton. 9.0. Jagger Eaton back on top. 18.6. So he has Gustavo Ribeiro down in 8th place. Needs a make here. Oh, he gets it! Wow! Stomping it, bolts, Jeff.
So that's an over-rotated 360 flip, the frontside board slide, a bigger flip board slide, right?
Yes.
But for people to understand exactly what was going on, a regular tray flip, and then he pushes it around the front board. That's so gnarly to do on such a wide metal hubber, spinning and flipping like that with so much board contact on, very easy to stick. And to come out fakey too, that shows an extra level of control.
The visible replay tells the story. Gustavo Ribeiro, 9.1. So that is going a long way to making up for that 5.2 in the line section. Gustavo Ribeiro.
And the kickflip, gap to kickflip backside lip slide. Next up, Nyjah Huston. Nyjah needs to make the very best moves that he has right now. Needs these tricks. Cap backside nose blunt, true professional right there.
That's how Nyjah does it. He feeds off pressure. He doesn't need it, but when it's on, he's going to step up. Here's what you get, cat back nose blunt.
Good, boned, locked execution. Look how steep the board goes on that backside nose blunt. Another 9 club.
So it's either, here's the trend, of Salt Lake City, so he's been there. He got a taste of it.
Oh, 360 kickflip crooked grind.
Wow. He needed it, he got it. That's going to be his second huge score.
You can see that just locks in beautifully, comes out as clean as you can. He's psyched on that. Look the lockdown in the crooked grind, lands both feet over the bolts. He's psyched.
So that'll be his third score and his second huge score. That 5.2 line score is going to be the next one that's going to have to go. He's going to have to get rid of that. 9 club, 9.2, Gustavo Ribeiro. That is good enough for the lead.
He's giving it all. He's going full speed. Go big or go home. That was it right there. Or slide out in Alex's case. Next up, Nyjah Huston. A little bit of heat on Nyjah right now. Needs to lock down. Kickflip, backside lip slide.
God, he was like,
way to back it up. He's like, I was going to do that, so I'm going to do it, even though you bailed it before.
Wow.
Sorry, Alex.
So Kelvin put down the kickflip back lip for an 8-8. Nyjah just makes it look too easy.
You can see the extra level of ball control he has when you see a slow-mo like that. Just the catch and the float and just full control.
So a 7.8 or better puts him in the lead. Feeling confident on that one. 9.2 for Nyjah. New leader with an overall score of 25. That could change for his final try.
Oh! Whoa! Frontside 270.
Okay, we saw him do the nollie version of that earlier. Now he does it straight ollie, frontside 270 switchback tail.
Frontside 270 switchback tail. Look at the twist on the hips and then just pulls it out with absolute strength and authority. It's a 9 club.
9 club, 9.3 for Lucas Rabelo.
That's one of those tricks that nobody else is really doing. Nobody else has got the frontside 270 and frontside 360s like that.
No, that's it. Lucas Rabelo, that moves him into second place. Could we have the first rookie win since Kelvin did it back in 2015 at a Super Crown? We'll see. Lucas Rabelo, a 9.4, puts him in first.
Oh! 270 to switchback lip.
So
Gapped
Lucas
out.
doing what he's good at and making it. Jeff, talk about it. 9.4.
I mean, to go 10 foot like that before you go over the rail, twisting your body like that and landed in switchback lip. Again, look how blind he is on that. His whole hip and his whole body is twisted one way and he has to pull it right back. Exceptional trick. That's going to score ridiculously high. Let's see what the judges think.
This is when the judges have the toughest job and have to earn their money. 9.4. That's the score he needs.
Followed by Lucas. Gustavo there in third. Nyjah still with one more shot.
9 club.
9.1.
9.1, wow.
Great.
And not giving you an inch.
No.
You have to beg for the inch.
Braden back in. What's that like in competition when that type of scoring happens?
Well, let me tell you, I'm coming from the athlete lounge right now, and some of the skaters are spooked out there. You know, game plans are changing. They're seeing what's scoring, and It's looking like you're going to have to average around an 8 right now to kind of get up into those top 8 spots. And yeah, it's been tough. They've been a little stingy on the judging table.
And it's so interesting to hear about everyone changing their plans. Look at that, frontside 50 up the rail. He's still got some time. Oh, the switch 3-flip.
Well, he made everything.
Okay, that line was really exciting. We saw the back 50 that he did, kind of the road less traveled earlier. He upped it to a back Smith this time. Let's have another look.
That kickflip frontside 50-50. And that kickflip front board fakie.
I love that he takes it to fakie.
So cleanly done, and there's that final switch tray flip on the 5. How would you rate that one, Sean?
I love that line.
Give us a prediction.
Oh, man, I would say...
Yeah!
Wow. It's a full-on 9! 9 club for Braden. Wow. Got Jeff Rowley on his feet right there.
So I'm hearing the crowd below me screaming, real skater, 9, yeah!
Skater drops a huge score like that. It does send like a shockwave through the rest of the field. And so you saw everybody bailing on tricks that they normally have dialed. It was a really interesting exchange to watch.
Absolutely. It is. I mean, there's a palpable energy down there. All right, Sora Shirai dropping in for line number 2.
Oh, that is the heaviest first trick that we're seeing from any of the guys in the line section right there. Starts it off with a brutal sugar cane, nice 360 flip, backside 50. Yeah, I think Sora can see that he has a chance here, big time. Nice switch tail 270. Now he's losing a little bit of speed here and there, not necessarily doing his tricks super fast, but he's making them.
Whoa, stepping it up. Now he missed that back Smith on the first run, went back 50. Is he going to be able to get this in time?
This is going to be right. Oh!
He does. What do you think that does to his score right there, Sean?
You know, he missed the back Smith, did a back 50, but the big spin heel flip and the switch tail 270, this definitely has to be a step up.
Here's the visible replay on that sugar cane. Beautifully done. That trick, trying to explain how difficult it is on a rail, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, Sora's got a bag of tricks that nobody else has. Really awkward tricks. There's that nice switch tail slide, 270 out. Nice visible replay. And then there's that trick we didn't see coming. Steps it up from the frontside big spin with the frontside big spin heel flip.
And at 9.2, the judge is giving him a little bit of a boost right there. I mean, this is amazing skating right now. 2-9.
Well, we said it. If Sora comes here and brings tricks like that and brings tricks, you said it, Sean. Tell us about it. You said it. If he brings those tricks, this could happen.
It's the tricks that no one really sees. No one's really seen this in a contest before, and you know, he's definitely getting...
Currently sitting on a 7. Needs a 9.3 to get into first. That's a huge score.
He can do it, though. If he gets all of his tricks in, you know, all of the bigger tricks we know that he's really consistent in, that's what we need to see.
Yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. We know he has it in him. He's won SLS before. There's that 270 lit. Got a beautiful frontside 360. Sean, one of the most controlled rotations that we've ever seen. Oh, nice. A little bit of sketch on the way he had his head, but the trick was made cleanly.
5 seconds.
Now this is going to be really tight. And it will count.
Does it?
And it will count.
Yes. And look at that hustle. Deshaun Jordan goes in.
Kept excellent speed throughout the whole of that line, too. There's that setup 360 kickflip. Already focused on the second trick, and then there's that final trick right on the buzzer. Cab back lip. That's going to post up a great score for Deshaun.
Sean, how important is that last trick?
I mean, especially since he's ending it on the big section. I mean, look, he got 9.0 for his run. You know, that's the biggest trick in his line, so he definitely needed to land that.
That's a great score for Deshaun. 9 even. 0.2 behind Sora. That's going to put him in a good position as we head into the single tricks.
This is really putting heat on guys like Shane O'Neill, right? Nyjah, guys that are used to being in pole position.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, is it a changing of the guard? Next in, Gustavo Ribeiro. Currently sitting on a 6.7.
Kickflip. Backside 180 nose grind. Gustavo deals with the pressure easily, never seems to be shaken by anything like that. Nice kickflip frontside board slide. And he has the level of gnarly tricks and technical tricks like that. Laser flip frontside board slide through the kinker in the middle of your run, middle of your line section. He is ripping right now. Nose blunt slide. This is probably going to be the last trick in here. Nice frontside feeble. This will count here. Crooked grind, nollie kick.
And he does it! All right, Sean. Where do you think that one's going to land?
That, I mean, that has to get him really close to the top. He had pretty much everything. Big section, technical tricks. This kickflip front board, the big rail. And then straight into this tray flip front board. And the crazy thing is you land right at the base of that kink. So you have to be so precise, and you definitely push through it.
And one thing we see with the judging, they want to be surprised and delighted.
Definitely did both of those in this run.
Wow. A 9.1 for Gustavo Ribeiro.
So deserved.
Ooh, look at that.
I know, that's why I tried to tell you guys.
All right, next in, Yuto Horigome down in 7th place right now.
Stomp 360 kickflip. He was not going to let that one get away from him. There's that nollie cab, switch front board.
Sean, what's the difference between line number 1 and line number 2 from like a nerves perspective?
Well, it all depends on how that first run goes. If you don't have a good first run, the pressure is so much on that second run. Yuto's definitely flowing through this nicely, though.
This is going to be his final trick, setting himself up for the big section. There you go. Wow! Nollie backside 360. The board slide. Now we saw all the tricks that we see him doing, all the spinning and that. How does that one weigh up then?
Yeah, it all looks really easy for him just because his style is like that. But these tricks are so hard. Turning nollie backside like this, he's completely blinded to the rail until it gets around. So you really pop and hope. And he's just done it so much, he's so confident with that trick.
I can't wait to see where the judges go. 9.1! We have 4 9s right now.
In the line section, lots of 9s in the line. That's heavy.
Oh man, and we still have 1 skater left to go. Who we know, if he can put it down, is fully capable.
Talk about pressure and heat on you and everybody looking at you.
Look at that smile, he loves it. Nyjah Huston on course for line number 2.
Starts it out with that cab back lip and the half cab crooked grind.
Just the way he stomps the board down after that half cab crook.
Nice nollie heel flip. Now this is where he went wrong last time. Let's see if he can improve upon that. Boom, switch heel. And boom, switch frontside kickflip. That right there is the level that he needs. He just has to stay on. He's got 15 seconds. Backside 180 nose grind. He's gearing himself up for the big section.
What's it going to be to end it? Whoa! Kickflip front board on the gap to rail to end his line. We saw that yesterday as a single.
He's the most prolific winner in SLS history for that reason. Being able to, at that moment, step it up. What are the judges going to think about this?
Look at this.
And this is where he cleaned it up from the first line, where he bailed that, didn't quite get the right speed, fixed it on the second one, and gets a beautiful switch frontside kickflip. That's the Nyjah Huston that we need to see. That's the Nyjah Huston that comes out of nowhere when all the pressure's on him to take it.
What
That's
I want to know,
high score.
what is coming in the single tricks after seeing that at the end of the line? This has to be a 9. Absolutely. Is this the highest run, Sean?
I mean,
A 9.1. We have 5 9s as we head into the single tricks. He needs a 7.3 to get himself up into first place. Oh!
And it was, as you said.
So nuts.
That was to front crook, right, switch front crook.
Yeah. That is so...
The motion on it, look
precision.
at it. Backside 180 over the rail before he even locks down. What an absolutely difficult way to move your body, let
Look at
alone
that.
control the board underneath you.
Sora is bringing new. 9.2. There we go. All right. Wow. Okay, so Sora now in the top spot. Let's have another look at this.
There's that over-rotated backside 180 to switch frontside crook fakie over the grass gap, over the bar. The guy's a maniac.
Yeah,
that was gnarly.
All right, Yuto Horigome. He's got a 9.1 on that second line.
Wow. Well, that was in the vein of the Shane O'Neill just smoothness right there, wasn't it? Switch 360 kickflip.
We saw that one in the prelims, and it got a high score. Here's another look, the visible replay.
Beautiful execution of the switch 360 flip. Lip, rips it out forward. Done with that with very smooth, keeps his speed. That's the level of tricks that we need to see here in the single section. Nice visible replay.
the most casual switch tray lip you'll ever see.
9.5. That is our highest scored trick of the day.
That's a gnarly trick to get a 9.5. That is a trick that we have seen before, but do you do it that way? You do it so smooth, bolts like that? That's how you get the 9. The judges...
Progression of the league, it's just how it's gone.
All right, Sora Shirai, attempt 1.
Wow! Well, there's the difference. There's the difference. That last trick, lots of spinning, lots of flipping. Didn't quite get the score he might have wanted, but that's the way to do it. A lot of spinning again. But that's not a trick that we see.
No,
ever.
So no one has ever seen that in this contest before. He winds up, cab back tail, big spin out, perfect.
Wow. Where do you think the judges are going to go on this?
That has to be definitely a 9. I don't know how high up the 9 it's
I mean,
going
do
to
you
go.
think that's comparable to the switch 3 flip lip? Are we talking 9.5? 9.6! Sora Shirai now in the top spot with an 18.8, 0.2 ahead of Yuto Horigome. Talk us through this replay, Sean.
That wind up, just perfect cab, right into a back tail, and then whipping it out. That rail's steep, it lands a little taller, and to be able to big spin out and keep your weight on top of your board, it's crazy. Sora's definitely bringing things that we've never seen before.
That was the highest score we've seen so far at stop number 1. All right, Yuto Horigome needs to get a score. Whoa! Bringing some new heat.
Brand new trick in SLS right there. Nollie back 780. Switch frontside Smith. Have we seen that before?
No, that's the first time we have seen it. So hard to aim that and to judge that. And look, his body keeps wanting to go when he lands, and he just forces it to stay straight.
Wow.
That's a beautiful trick right there. Got all the spin, all the awkward, difficult to lock down.
That was mind-blowing. And to do it right now when he needed it, so 9-1, 9-5. He needs a 9-3 for first. And a 9-5! Yuto Horigome now in the top spot. 28.1. Sora Shirai now in second, a place he's been unfamiliar with today in the finals. Let's have another look at that. Sean, talk to us about body positioning right there.
So, you know, you have to wind up and nollie backside 180. Your body wants to keep turning, so to be able to jam it into the switch front Smith and stay back to switch is so hard. And you can see his body kept wanting to turn. He just forced it straight.
Sora?
Oh, man,
How do you
this
follow
is
that
a
up?
final. All right, Gustavo Ribeiro, he needs something big. 9-6 to get into first.
Well, those are the level of tricks that we need to see.
Do you think 3-flip nose grind is enough? Here's that visible replay.
I think he did the 360 flip beautiful, but you looked the way he locked in, it was almost like a crooked grind. If he'd have balanced that, he'd have got more scores, but still, nevertheless, a very, very technically difficult and precise trick that he did very cleanly. There's that visible replay. So it's up to the judges to take it from there. The judges have done a great job today. Let's see how they take this one.
9.3.
We are just
Gustavo
rolling in
Ribeiro.
nines. We are rolling in nines in the finals right now. Here's another look at that. You can see he almost comes over to the other side of the rail. Clean foot placement. Brutally gnarly skateboarding right there.
Nyjah Huston. He's outside the top 4. A place we're not used to seeing him, but man!
Well, there's that Nyjah right there. Switch frontside heel flip. Tail slide to switch tail slide. Now he kind of needed that one trick before.
Truly.
So there's that slow-mo of another trick again that we really see due to the level of ability needed to even do that, especially down a round rail. Switch frontside heel, switch tail slide. For 5th place, he's at 8.8 and 9.
9-2, but only good enough to get him into 5th place. Nyjah Huston will not be moving on to the Super. All right, Yumeka Oda needs an 8 even to take home the win. Oh! Kickflip front feeble. Where did that come from?
That was crazy. And especially that little crossbar at the end, so much can go wrong. She flipped it perfectly into that pinched lock front feeble. It was dipped, it was perfect. She's so excited to roll away from that.
Putting that down first try sends a huge message right there to Raisa.
And the speed at which she did it with, too. Coming in and going out at that speed.
Needs an 8 even to get there. Where are the judges going?
Yes!
9.4!
9 club. 9 club.
Absolutely amazing. We got to see that again. A 9.4.
The judges saw that. Like, you look at how fast she's going into that trick. She flicks it beautifully. She locks, she dips it, and she comes out perfectly. Maintains great speed. Look at how much control she has here, where she locks it and loads down, comes forward. The judges saw that. They gave her extra scores for the speed she went in, the speed she went out, and how well she did the trick. The form was flawless.
That was so well done. Yumeka Oda now in the top spot with a commanding lead. Look at this. 23 to Raisa's 21.5.